at the end of English class, I'll also search and we'll finalize it at the end of English class. Okay?
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that, ma'am?
Hmm?
But what was that again? Can you repeat that?
Yeah, I said that we will do it. Search in this 1 hour that you'll have. Check if you like we can search something out. I'll also look something. And then by the end of English class, today only, we will finalize, okay? So that
Okay.
tomorrow you can do the preparation, okay?
Okay.
Maybe if there is some activity materials are needed or something, you can prepare tomorrow and then try to it, okay?
Okay.
So today we'll finalize it. Now, what I was looking at is this. We did chapter 12, housing, and the next lesson that we have is lesson 15, managing time and energy. Managing time and energy. Let's start this new lesson. Lesson 15, management of time and energy. We perform many activities in a day. Some of the activities like eating, cooking, exercising, sleeping, bathing, and entertaining are also carried out by us along with our work-related activities, but all these are to be completed within the available time, that is 24 hours. We work and we feel exhausted if we do not rebuild our energy from time to time. This means that like time, we also need something else to perform these activities. This something else is called energy. It is the capacity to do the work. It means that just as available time as a resource is limited, we also have limited amount of energy. So we can say that within limited time, we must finish all our work with our limited energy. What it's saying that we do a lot of activities, a lot of things throughout the day, okay? And we give a particular time to activities, right? We give a particular time to certain activities. Like if you will practice music, so you'll practice music for 1 hour. You'll take my class for 40 minutes. Okay. You'll eat your lunch maybe in half an hour or 1 hour. Okay. It depends on the eating speed, but we give a particular time, a certain time to all the activities, right, that we do. In the same way, we have only a limited amount of energy. Okay, we have only limited energy. It's not that we are like we can go 24 hours. Can we do 24 hours continuously? Work, 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 work. No, right. Why? Because we have limited energy. We can only do to the capacity of our energy. Then we need break. Then we need rest. Right? We need to sleep. Our body needs rest to regain that energy. Our mind needs rest. Our body needs rest to regain the energy. Okay, the energy that is exhausted. We need sleep. We need to eat food. We need rest, breaks to regain that energy. Now, this lesson talks about how we can manage our time well when we do a lot of activities and how we can manage our energy because we only have a limited energy, right? We are not a machine, okay? We are not electricity operated or plugged in and you can go on for hours and all, right? We need rest, we need breaks, we need sleep. So, we'll see how we can manage time and energy in this lesson. What is energy again? Energy is the capacity to work. Okay, energy is basically the capacity that we have to perform our work. Okay, what capacity we have in which we can perform our work well. That is our energy. Okay, that is our energy. Now, time and energy are the resources available to all of us. These two resources are very closely interlinked. Each one affects the other, although energy available to each one of us is different, but the time we all have is we have with us is equal. That is 24 hours in a day. If we want to finish our work properly and on time, we need to make best possible use of our time and energy. In other words, we must learn to manage our time and energy properly. Now, time and energy are interlinked. Okay, how? How? Because we are doing a lot of activities, and all of the activities we are doing a certain time. Okay, or if you see that in our time we do a lot of activities, and all of them require energy. Okay, all of them utilizes energy. So that is how energy and time are interlinked. Also, energy is different for everyone. Okay, and the capacity of work, the capacity of doing work is different in all of us. Okay, suppose suppose one person does running for 1 hour and then he gets tired, whereas another person runs for half an hour and he'll get tired. Okay, it depends on the energy level. That also depends on the physical fitness, weight, health, everything. Okay, the youths have more energy compared to the elder people, right? Because of the age, we are young, they are old. Okay, when they were in their youth, they had more energy. Okay, that depends on their health. It depends on the health. It depends on the age and all these factors. Okay, if you and your friend same age, but the person who has more weight will get easily tired. Okay, the person who's more flexible will be likely to be less tired. Okay, that depends on the weight also, and the health also. Now, but the time is same. The time that we all have is 24 hours. We cannot say one person is 24 and I have 28 hours. I have more hours. No, we all have the same number of hours. Some people are able to utilize it well. They are able to actually achieve all of their goals of the day in those 24 hours. Well, some people are, oh no, today also I was not able to do it. Yesterday also I was not able to do it. Day before that also I was not able to do it. So they just keep going that. But some people are, they actually finish their day's task well. How? Is because you have to manage the tasks that you are doing. Prioritize things that has to be done. Okay, make a list, like, or in your mind keep a map that morning this time I'll do this activity, first I'll finish this, then after that I'll do that. Okay, then I have to do my test, I'll finish that, then in the evening I'll finish my homework, this time I'll go for music. When you like planning the time and planning out the activities, the most important one at the top of the list, and then subsequently the next ones, then you're able to achieve the base goal. Now, how do we manage our time? How do we use our energy to complete our work on time? We will learn about these issues in this lesson. Time and energy are both limited resources. We have to use them efficiently. Now, the objectives of the lesson are, we'll see the meaning and importance of time and energy. We will discuss the role of a time plan for effective utilization of available time. We will see the procedure of making a time plan. Then we'll see ways to save time and energy. Then we'll understand the role of dovetailing in time and energy management. We'll see the concept of work simplification and its usefulness in the conservation of time and energy. What is work simplification? What is its importance? Then we'll see how we'll evaluate our work by simplification methods at home. Now, 15.1, time and energy as a resource. We studied in the previous chapter that a resource is something that is available to you for getting some work done. Okay, something that we have, which is important to do something, which fulfills a need. Okay, that is a resource. Now, resources are of two types, human and non-human. Okay, resources like time, money, and energy are available to us, but these are limited and we have to use these wisely and efficiently. Okay. Human resources are people. Okay. Employees, labor. Okay. Um, Labor or workers or employees. Okay. Those are human resources. Non-human resources are things. Okay. Such as time is a resource. Money is another resource with which you can buy things. Energy is a resource with which we can get things done. Okay, time is a resource in which we can get in which or with which we can get things done. So these are all the resources, but they are limited resources. They are not unlimited. They are limited resources. Okay. In the same way, like water is a limited resource, coal, petroleum, limited resource. So those are like natural resources, but this is non-human resources, time, money, and energy. Making use of available resources efficiently in a way that we get our work done is called the management of that resource. Now, what is management of a resource? Is that when we use the available resources efficiently in the way that it gets our work done is the management of that resource. If you go to your friend's house on a bicycle, you will require time to reach the friend's house and energy to ride a bicycle. Even if you walk to your friend's house, you will still need those two resources. Most of the time, these two are used together and managed together. Okay? These two resources are used together and managed together. What two resources? Time and time and
Management.
energy. So
Energy.
time and energy are managed and used together. If we are taking time, it will we need energy. If energy is being consumed, time will also be consumed. Both the things go together. Okay. Now, if you reach your friend's house using a shortcut, you are saving time and your energy. Hence, you are managing your time and energy more efficiently. Okay. If you take a shortcut, you will save time and energy, right? While going to their house. Making best use of time and energy is known as time and energy management. Making the best use of time and energy is time and energy management. Now, time plan or schedule. In the previous chapter, you have studied that planning the use of resources helps us in using them effectively and efficiently. In case of time, we have to prepare a time plan, or we can call it a time schedule. It involves thinking in advance about how we are going to use our time for doing various activities. A time plan is an advanced plan of what we are going to do in a given time period. Okay, a time plan or a time schedule is a plan in advance at what we are going to do in our time, okay, in a particular period of time. One example is that suppose I have whenever I have my exams, okay, mostly not mostly, always when I have my exams, I prepare a time schedule or time plan to study. Okay. Now, usually it is a 1 day or 2 day time plan. Okay. I study and keep prior 15-20 days prior, but the revision time plan also and doing the whole course again, there is a time plan. Okay, like I divide my hours into chapters. Okay, like if I'm starting morning 8 a.m., so 8 to 9, chapter 1, then 9 to 10 a.m., chapter 2, 10 to 10:30, break, then 10:30 to 11:30, chapter 3, chapter 3. I'll show you some of my time plans. Okay, I'll show you, I have them in my notes, so I'll show you some of my time plans that I've made for study. Also, when I have suppose it's 1 day before Christmas and I have to do a lot of things. Okay, I have to do a lot of things. We have to clean like, we have to do all the cleaning, I have to do the preparation the next day, ironing the clothes, giving the clothes at the church also. Okay, usually 2 days or 3 days before, like it gets very hectic, like cleaning, decorating, house, church, everything. Okay, so that time I make a plan and write down all the activities that I have to do and allot myself a time. This time I'll do cleaning. This time I'll do decorating. This time I'll take out the clothes and iron them and keep. This time I'll do this. This time I'll do the arranging. This time I'll do the dusting and everything. I make a plan and then I follow that and get my things done in like throughout the day when the day completes. I get my things done. Also with the course also I get my course done. All the revision is done. Okay. Why? Is because we have a plan. When we have a plan, we can get things done more effectively, okay, more efficiently. Now, if you don't have a plan, actually, what happens is when you sit with your book and you sit to study, you have 10 chapters, you don't know where to start. Okay, you don't know where to start. Then one chapter it took you 3 hours, and then by the time end of the day, you'll only be able to complete 5 to 6 chapters out of that. Right, that happens when we don't make a plan. Now, what about lengthier chapters? In lengthier chapters, I used to give myself 1.5 hour, 1 hour 15 minutes because we know how much time we need to revise everything. Okay, so give it a little extra time. Take a break. Keep your time out for taking a bath for your lunch. Okay, half an hour. Not like don't put 2 hour lunch break. No, in your like exam, don't you have an exam? So no 2 hour lunch breaks. Half hour, half an hour, 1 hour. Okay, then do it again. Resume. Take a break. Okay, in every 2 hours, take a small break. Then start again and write down the breaks also in the schedule. I used to always write down my breaks also. This time is my break. This time I'll do. So that is how we prepare a time plan. Okay, that is how we prepare a time plan. I'll show you time plans. You have 2 assignments to submit to your study center by tomorrow. You find that your mother is not well and you have to get medicine for her, cook dinner for the family, make beds. With the limited time available with you, how do you think you will complete all the tasks successfully? Think of the different options available to you. Option 1 is get medicines, make dinner, make beds, serve dinner, and next day request your teacher to give you one more day to submit the assignments. Second option is you list all the tasks to be done and prioritize them. Get medicine and give to mother, do assignments, cook dinner in between, go and make the beds, serve dinner, and go back to complete the assignments. What do you think you are going to choose?
Second one.
Second one, Megan. The second one. Yes, we'll do the second one because the first one is for like extreme conditions. Okay. When like in extreme conditions, when we are alone and we are managing everything alone, serious condition, somebody in the family, okay, and it is like it's a like very hard time. That time we can request, okay. But if we are able to manage, then we have to manage. We should manage, okay. If we're able to manage, okay, maybe it will take a little hassle, but you'll be able to manage. So manage it that time until it's not too extreme. Manage it that time. What is the difference between the two options? In the first option, you did not list all the activities and prioritize them. In the second option, you planned your time properly and completed all the tasks. You made a time plan in your mind. What was the first thing you did in option two, which made it possible to do your work successfully? We listed all the activities to be completed and organized them in an order of priority. What is the steps? What are the steps in time planning? Listing all the activities. First, you have to list down all the activities that you have to perform on a particular day. Okay, you know that this day is going to be very hectic. You don't know how you're going to complete the activities. List them down. Okay, write them down from the beginning, like eating. It can be eating, sleeping, going to school, school time, completing the homework, playing, going for shopping with your mother, helping your father in cleaning the surroundings of the house, dusting the house, going for music classes or dance classes. These are going to be all the activities. Then, second thing you can do is you can group flexible and inflexible activities. Separate the activities into two types. Those which are flexible, like going to market for shopping. The time and day for shopping can be changed as the situation demands and can be delayed to the next day. The other set of activities are those which are inflexible. Okay, now what are flexible and inflexible here? Flexible are those activities which are not very important and you can move them, you can postpone them a little bit. Okay, like if shopping, you cannot find shopping for time today, you can do tomorrow. You can go shopping tomorrow. But if you are not finding time for school, can you skip school and go tomorrow? No, you have to attend school today. Right. So that is inflexible, something that you cannot postpone for a further or later period, a later time. Okay. In, that is inflexible. Flexible is something that you can postpone. Okay. Now, the time for performing these activities is fixed and cannot be delayed or changed. For flexible activities, the time is fixed and it cannot be delayed or changed. Estimating time required for performing each activity. The next thing that you're going to do is you estimate how much time it's going to take you to do every activity. Okay. Like in the list that you have prepared in the step one, allot time for each activity. For example, going to school will take 7-10 minutes or 1 hour if it is close, 7 to 10 minutes if it is far, then 1 hour. Traveling to school, okay, going to school. Then school time can be 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. Okay, depends on your school. School time. Okay, 1 hour guitar class. Okay, music class 1 hour, 1 hour dance class, 1 hour art class. Okay, 2 hours homework, half an hour dinner, or 1 hour dinner and bathing. Okay, like that you can allot yourself 1.5 hour in dusting and brooming, cleaning. Okay, then doing the laundry 1 hour. Okay, like this you can allot time, estimated time to all your activities. Then comes balancing. This is the most difficult task. On one hand, you have the total time of the day available with you, and on the other hand are the activities you have to do. After allotting time to each activities, you might find that the total time required by you to do all the work is more than 24 hours. However, you only have 24 hours to complete the task. Balancing is the adjustment of time for each of the activities. Okay, reducing time in some activities can help in balancing the total time needed with the total time available, bring to harmony. This is a step towards adjustment where listing of flexible and inflexible activities can help. What does this mean, balancing? Balancing means that um, I have 24 hours in a day, 24 hours in a day. Okay, I included shopping and everything. Okay, I put a time limit to it. I came to realize that my list is of 22 hours activity. My list is a 22 hours activity. Okay, now it has only 2 hours left. You have to do sleeping also. Okay, you cannot work 24 hours like a zombie. You have to do sleeping also in between. Right. So what we do is we shift the flexible activities to the next day. Some activities we'll postpone. Okay. Some activities we will shift, and remaining activities will shorten the time. Okay. Remaining activities we will shorten the time. If my break was 1 hour previously, I'll cut it down to half an hour. Okay. If my cleaning was 1.5 hour previously, I will cut it down to 1 hour. Okay, so 1.5 hour more I have. Okay, this will be added here. 1 hour, 1.5. Yeah. Oh, so sorry, it will be subtracted here. Minus 1 hour, minus 1.5. So you will get, you'll be able to do it in lesser time. Okay. And you'll have more time. Okay, you'll have more time. Hi, Amiz. I'll
Sorry,
explain it to
my
you. Internet.
meeting just crashed.
Yeah, it's okay. See, I was explaining about balancing the activities. Sometimes you have 24 hours in a day and your list is of 22 hours. What to do now is first you remove all the flexible activities, shift them to the next day. Okay, like shopping, yeah, shift it to the next day. Going out with friends, not really like very important. If it's a birthday, then it's okay. Okay, you can go for a birthday for a short time. Okay, if you're like you had planned it for 3 hours, cut it down to 2 hours. Okay, if it is just a casual outing, reschedule it. You have other important things coming up. You have assignments, homeworks, tests going. You have like a lot of things coming in. You can reschedule. If it's a casual outing, call them up and reschedule tomorrow and the next day. Okay. Then if you have like break was 1 hour before, cut it down to half an hour. If your cleaning was taking 1.5 hours before, cut it down to 1 hour. Okay, what I do for balancing is that I only list down the most important things first. Okay, I only list down the priorities, the most important thing that I have to do first. Okay, and then I try to finish them by 10 p.m. in night. By 10 p.m., my list should be over. Starting in the morning, by 10 p.m. or by 11 p.m. max, 11 p.m., my list should be over. Okay, that is what I have in mind. That is what I have at the back of my mind. Okay, because after that, we'll sleep. Okay, after that, I'll take rest. So by 10 or 11 p.m., the list should be completed. So if I have more activities, what I do, guys, is I start early. Okay. If I'm waking up at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. usually, and I know normally I'm waking up at 7 or 8 a.m., and I know I'm going to have full hectic day, I'll plan from 7 a.m. I'll plan from 7 a.m. and I'll wake up at 6:30. Okay. I'll wake up at 6:30, freshen up by 7, and then by 7 my list will begin. Not by 8 or by 9 p.m., 10, not by 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. No, that is very late. Okay. You start early, start 7, finish it by 10 to 11. Okay. Only bring the top priority things first in the list. Okay. This is very important when you're studying. This is like not only from the chapter point of view, it is important in practical life. Okay. When you're having a hectic day, when you're having a lot of tasks to do or exams to prepare, this is going to be very helpful to you guys. I do this always and it helps me a lot to manage my things, to manage the activities, manage my study, my portions, units. So it helps a lot when we are making a plan. Start early, finish by 10 to 11, 10 p.m., 11 p.m., finish it by that time. Then you eat something, take rest, sleep. Then again, wake up early, start early, next day too. Okay, do it according to the plan, schedule. Okay, also, by the time you start listing the most important activities, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, break. Okay, that time only assign the time. Okay, 7 to 8 a.m., 8 to 9 a.m., 9 to 10 a.m., breakfast, break. Okay, you can put here also breakfast. Then half an hour, 10 to 10:30, 10:30. Then here 10:30 to 11:30, chapter 4. So you can make your plans like this. Okay. Now, in text questions 15.1, Classify the following activities into flexible and inflexible activities, keeping in mind that these are for your parents. Can you classify them as flexible and inflexible activities? Dusting,
Flexible.
flexible. Mm, okay, flexible. For some people, it is inflexible also, like you and I. For you and I, it's inflexible. For our parents, it's flexible. They have to do dusting, they'll do dusting. If you're busy, we'll do dusting tomorrow. They're chill with dusting. So, next one, mopping. Inflexible. Okay, mopping is inflexible. We have to do mopping, right? It's an important task. Cooking food, inflexible. Food has to be cooked because lunch and dinner we have to eat. Stitching clothes is flexible. Okay. Until it's something very important that you have to wear in that time. We don't stitch it in that moment only. We do it when we're free. Going to school, inflexible. You cannot avoid it. Washing clothes, flexible. Going for shopping, flexible. Preparing lunchbox, inflexible. To attend a marriage ceremony can be flexible or inflexible. If it is family marriage, inflexible. Far off relatives, flexible. Depends on the relationship. Okay. Right now I'm doing flexible. Ironing clothes can be if you're wearing it right now, then inflexible. Later, flexible. Okay. List the steps in making a time plan. What are the steps in making a time plan?
First, plan it in your head or write it. Um,
Mhm.
and you know,
List down the activities. First
yeah,
step.
according to the
Then,
time. Yeah,
then
following it.
hmm, following it.
Following it.
No, following it is the last step. We make a list of all the activities. Okay. We check which activities are flexible and inflexible. Then we take out the inflexible activities. No, sorry. We take out the flexible activities. Okay. Which can be shifted. We only take those top priority things, list them down. We assign them a time. We balance it with the 24 hours that we have. Are we able to even complete the list? Balance it, and then we follow it. Okay. This is the steps listed down. Group flexible and inflexible. Write on time, balance it, and then follow it. Okay. Now, while planning the use of your time in advance, keep the following points in mind. What points do we keep in mind when we are planning the use of our time? Make a time schedule that we can easily follow. A time schedule. Make a time schedule which is practical and flexible and can be changed easily in emergencies. Okay. If some emergency arises, okay, make sure that you can change the time schedule in case of emergency. Usually this doesn't happen. This rarely happens that an emergency suddenly arises. But it may arise like a sudden death in the family and you have to go to another city to visit them. Okay. You have to go to another place. Your schedule will be shut down. But that's okay. Okay. That's okay because in case of emergencies, it happens. that we cannot keep up with our plan when we have emergencies in the family. Then think of an alternative plan of action for emergency. Think of an alternative plan of action in case of emergency. I had my exams on the days where my aunt expired previously on the on 18th of June. So 18th of June, I think 19th of June was the day I had an examination, or the 20th of June. I think 19th of June I had an exam. 19th of June I had an exam. 18th of June, she expired, and it was my first year final examination. Final exams were going on. So what I did was that I didn't study at all during the day because all the activities were there and everything. But I had at the back of my mind, it was there that I have to cover my course in the night and in the morning. Our exam started at 11 a.m. in the morning till 2 p.m., 11 to 2. So I had at the back of my mind that night and morning you have to cover your course, you have to do all your revision. The night I studied, then slept for like 2 to 3 hours. Morning, woke up in the morning. Like my habit is to wake up 3 a.m. in the morning and study 2 to 3 hours, and then sleep for 1 hour, then wake up and study, then rest for half an hour, and then study. That's what like I do whenever my exams are like 11 a.m. and all. I sleep at around 12 p.m. Okay, 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. Then wake up at 3 a.m. again, study till 4:35, then sleep from 5 to 6, then wake up at 6, study till 7:30, 7:30 to 8, take a rest again, then 8, get ready and study again. So that's how I do my revisions. That's how I plan. And in all these time slots, I allot myself the portion, 2 units here when you're waking up at 3 units you have to do here in these 2 hours, and you're waking up after it at 6. You're waking up at 6 or 7:30. 2 units there you have to do. So that's how like I did my course, revised my course. Course was done mostly. Only revision was left. 5 units we had in the exams. Every unit we had five chapters around. 5 chapters and around 5 chapters. So that happened that time. So that is like how you can do alternate when an emergency arises. Okay, you have to manage it by shifting it to another time. Okay, if you usually study in the morning, if emergency comes in the morning, you have to do it at night if you got an exam. Okay, if emergency arises in night, you take out time in morning or afternoon somehow and revise. Okay, or you can like if it is not very serious examinations, you can miss too. You can take a break from all of it too. Okay, you can take a break from everything as well. That can be done. My exams are not like really avoidable that time, so I just went, gave an exam, and came. But if like kids can avoid, that's okay. If it's like a lot, allow for rest and leisure time activities. Take breaks, like I said, very important. Take breaks in between. Eat something. Okay, I eat something often. It's my habit. Whenever I'm like studying for an exam, when I'm taking breaks in between, I eat something, some little things in between. Okay, because we need to focus, and you need to eat also in between. Do listen to music, go walk around the house, do a little chores, one or two. Okay, talk to grandma, come back, study. So you can do what you want to do in the breaks. Dovetail for better time of utilization. We'll discuss this in the next class tomorrow. What is dovetail? Okay, for better time utilization. We'll stop here for today, and tomorrow we will continue from here. We'll see the model. Okay, I'll show you mine also, time plans, and then I'll give you to plan your day and show me. One day I'll give you. Okay? Okay, plan your day, entire day activities, and then share. So that also we'll do. That's it for today. See you all in English. Bye.
Well, ma'am.
Bye.